Welcome back and thanks for checking out this tutorial on how to multi-sample on the Dirtywave M8. So I've got a project here that was shared via the Dirtywave Discord, which is an amazing community. It's called Auto Sampler. And what this does is it has one single chain. And in this one chain, it's got 16 phrases that are separated by their transposition. So you'll see here that in the transposition column, this one goes up 4 semitones, the next 8, the next 12, and so on and so on. And what this does is ensures a 64 note range. So going into any one of these, you'll see that it is ascending chromatically with the same velocity, and the instrument is set to auto sampler. It's got some effects on there though, which I'll briefly go through here. This was shared with me. So the tracking key, this means that it's going chromatically up. The dry is just setting the dry volume, and very importantly is the tempo set. And we'll play with this here in a moment. That's very important. There's two other effects that we're going to go over really quickly. One of them is off, which just shuts the note off and lets it ring out. And the one right below it sets the dry volume to 0, which cuts all volume at all. The delay step, not really sure what that does. Kind of new to all this. So anyway. Pay attention to this little level meter up here, and you'll see that the sound isn't fully reaching that dry volume of 0 before the next note hits. So that's where we need to change the tempo. The goal here is to change the tempo back down to where the level meter indicates that the dry volume has reached 0, like that, and we're good to go. Going back to the song page, we'll use the selection tool, double tap edit, and render this to external USB. This will start the multi-sampling process. See that it's rendering and a percentage goes up. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit. And you'll have noticed that it goes chromatically all the way up from C2, I believe, all the way up to about D♯7. And after that, it will convert it all into one single sample file. And that's important to know because the next step chops it up. So afterwards, I like to just open up a new chain and just set a note. C4 works fine, standard velocity, and you'll change the instrument to the one that the multi-sampler said, so instrument 01. And go over into the instrument page and go to slice and set that up to 64. Now when you go back, you can play the instrument. And you have your multi-sample. Now you can just save the instrument after that. So go back to the instrument page, go up to edit, and go down to the name, and name it whatever you want. And after that, hit save, and you're good to go. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.